Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cultist Simulator. I've owned this game for a very long time, and I've never actually played much of it. I don't remember anything really about it, but I wanted to play it because I like its theme, and so yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope you all enjoy the ride. The aspect. Oh, this chilly city. With my useless education and my dreams, what now could I become something more? Work. We shall work at menial employment, a precarious position as a hospital porter. Miserable, but it's all you can find just now. Another shift, mopping the darkened hallways, delivering posts to orders, invalids, trundling corpse-laden gurneys to the basement. So yeah, I'm planning on taking this kind of slow. Well, we should name ourselves Stella. Here we go. We're Stella the Aspirant. Halfway through your shift, pause it, because I feel like that's more interesting while I read. Let's make this much more in the middle. Halfway through your shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We won't require your services any longer, he says. Here, your last payment. We've paid you through the end of the month. I have lost my job. At least now I'll have a little time to rest, and my health improves. So you collected health and funds, but we no longer have a job. Okay, I can. Yeah, I'll keep it here. And then we have recalling my dreams. Once again, I dream of a glow beneath the filthy skin of the world. The light through the black wood, the pale door, the old man. What's this button? No clue. Okay. Then M to fast forward. So yeah, this is like I believe it's Lovecraftian, which is what I do. Absolutely, I love Lovecraftian stuff. So it began when I spoke to the old man in the hospital. He knew my name, but he's dead now. The pneumonia. Why do I dream of him still? What is this cobalt light in my dream? Time is now passing. I expect lantern. Hi. I'm sure these mean something. We'll find out later. Rest. Consider your priorities, or risk yourself in exploration of the kingdom of sleep. Contentment. I am happy, I think. Contentment defends against dread, but contentment doesn't last. And passion. Dull minds are either intuitive or mathematical. A Mazel Pascal. With enough glimmering, you can study to gain more passion. So, from what I remember, I believe so I can dream about certain things. So with an early night, with luck, I'll wake refreshed. Sometimes this will provide contentment. Often it will do nothing. Occasionally it will create a dread or fascination. I can also dream of passion, the moonlit road. I know this dream. A road crests hilltop, and the air is silver bright. Contentment can't go there. Oh, okay. Have one of these aspects of ability or funds. Or way back through the dream, what is it? Okay. I can purchase a tincture of opium. In times of a special crisis, I might visit a discreet pharmacist to purchase a tincture of opium and make my dream sweet. But only in times of a special crisis. This is expensive and a risky way to gain contentment. It might provoke sickness or despair. So yeah, that's the options there. And then, or we can work. So we can just do backbreaking work to get some money. I can't do that. Can't do that. Or I could paint. I used to paint. I could paint those sights I have remember from my dreams. I might sell something. I probably will. So I'm thinking... And then we have this. A change in the air. I need funds to live, but perhaps this recent upset in my circumstances is a secret blessing. Is there something in my dreams? There is a change in the air. So I'm thinking... Let's start dreaming of the moonlit world. If I engage in an occult practice before I sleep, I might find the way to deeper dream. So I can put in aspect of law, which is a knowledge of the invisible ones. I can use it to attract followers, to perform rites, to open the way to the mansis, to seek my ascension. Law fragments can sometimes be upgraded with study and with matching fragments. Or aspect way the woods. I've learned the path of the woods, the tangled darkness that grows around the walls of the mansis. Through the mansis has no walls, although I can dream with this to return to the wood. So now, so what was it? Occult. Is that some ability? Yeah. So I don't have anything I can put in there. So for now, we shall just work. Yeah, I don't think I have anything I can do with this. So let us continue on. I do want to kind of move these things around. Kind of like having it all in a neat little area. So 1 health, 1 passion, 0 whatever this is, 2 gold. Our contentment fades away. And with unskilled labor, the day is done, and so am I. But I have earned my pay, so I'll take a minute for us to no longer be paid. But we gain health. And we get vitality. Exercise or something rarer has invigorated me. Use with another vitality to improve your abilities. It lasts only 3 minutes if unused. So you need a way to get multiple of these. Okay. Good to know. This has shown up. Time passes. Time the sunshine passes. I must have funds to live, or I will become ill. So yeah, every minute we have to have 1 fund. The course of the heart. Whatever the principle of the heart is implicated, I may gain vitality. Okay. What happened here? Oh, right. Rumple the crowds of sleep. Rumpled feels the wink of a river, a tingling chill. Ah, we're dreaming of the hinterlands. Coming in 1 drop. This nightmare, the cleansing dawn. The sun is rising, it won't spare me. Fascination, light leaks through the cracks. My mind is brighter than it ever was. The higher I rise, the more I see. Okay. Now I can slough off my flesh, patch by patch, tugging the tendons free, like fibers picked from teeth. My skin lies like the shredded blanket. The sun heaves itself above the horizon with a triumphant battle yell. The light falls like acid on my naked bones. Pain wakes me. My bones will throb for days. So oh, so this lets me kind of see what's all going on. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So if I miss something, I can just go back. So I believe... Yeah. No, this doesn't... I can't actually nap to a cup of fatigue. What does fascination... Fascination does something. This sounds new. Old, unhappy, far-off things. My finds the light in the dark, and so do I. So, yeah, we're about a minute off. A bequest arrives. The old man has bequeathed me a sum of money and a packet of peculiar papers, poetry, riddles, metaphysical speculations. For the first time in months, here is some fuel for my reason. The study is unlocked. Unlock books or other treasures. So we've got reason. No live organism can continue for long to exist sanely under conditions of absolute reality. Surely injection. Okay. Okay. A package of peculiar papers from my correspondence with Secura. I must study it using either passion or reason. So, before we do that, so we can find clerical work, so we can get money with reason, okay. We can have the wandering mind. There was once a man who said that sleep of reason produced monsters. Often it is healthy to let the mind wander in sleep. But if I keep dreaming, sooner or later, some sort of monster will rise from my own fears. Or we can study reason, read whatever is to hand. The world is awash with printed words. Even the newspapers contain knowledge. Sometimes. Okay, I think let's go with a rational approach to the bequest. I'll examine each item with meticulous care. 30 seconds. And I don't actually have anything I can do. My own heart pumps more strongly today. Okay. Oh, we got another vitality. So how do I upgrade them? We can grow an ability. Okay. Maybe I do that in the study. That kind of makes sense. Maybe. Because if we can get another health, that would be helpful. What happened here? Old, unhappy far things. A half-glimpsed wistfulness has touched me. Restlessness. A restless longing has me. I feel that I want to do something. What exactly? Same. Okay. My correspondent describes my dreams exactly. They use names that are instantly familiar. The house, the woods, the hours, the glory. They knew secrets beneath time and the skin of the world. A new curiosity burns in me. There is a note here. Directions to a bookshop that does not advertise its wares. So we got directions, temptation, enlightenment. It has occurred to me that I hold the key to wisdom. This card will allow you to win an enlightenment victory if you upgrade it far enough. Dreaming about it might advance it or change it. Okay. Note on a possible collaborator. My correspondence had recorded his observations of me. He believed I had potential. He recorded his observations of someone else too. With time and study, perhaps I can find this person. In a watchman's secret, it has been expressed like this. Each hour has its color, but color only exists where there is light. So, okay. So yeah, I can boost my vitality like this. Take me at 60 seconds. Okay. Work. What? Nope. That's probably study. A great work. The final fulfillment of desire is often a conclusion. It is not enough to hope. I stand or fall on my deeds. Desires are often the means to winning a game. The desire or sensation or power or enlightenment will require a great ritual, but there are other, even rarer desires, especially in the ghoul, priest, and dancer expansions. I don't know what any of that means, but okay. Okay, so that goes in study. What about dreaming? You know I can dream on that. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Okay. So our health is back. And... okay. Wandering mind. Let's find some clerical work. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna keep my health here. Passion here. This stuff can go here. That's together. Okay. I don't really see the need to recover yet. I do have restfulness thinking about it. Maybe I should. Let's give it a go. Sure. So what did this do? Find clerical work. Glover and Glover have offered me a junior position. I start at 8 sharp tomorrow morning. Okay. My intellect should be put to better use, but the pay is better than laborer's work. If you don't attend this job regularly, you might suffer a demotion. The scratching of pens, the sourness of dust, and the sighing of the younger Glover, the greeting gurgling of the okay. Diligence. Oh, so if I do that, it tells me. I mean, might as well. We have nothing else to do. I will apply extra effort. Perhaps they will appreciate it. Probably no. A light in the skull. Whenever the principle of the lantern shines its light, I may recall additional scraps of knowledge. Okay. My passion is back. Now, I'm guessing I have to find... after this, we get our vitality, we should do these. Dusty facts have come clear in my brain, at least for now. I soak up knowledge as the shadow soaks up light. I may be close to advancement. Use the study to gain reason. Okay. I mean, yeah, getting our stats up seems like... ah, so this needs some dread. I've seen too much. A nameless gnawing. Oops. Fear has its teeth in my hopes. An existential horror. Okay, I've grown stronger. I've gained health, but it'll be more difficult to gain health the next time. Okay. So we now have 2 health. I have benefited from exercise. Use this with 2 lessons learned to gain more health. Okay, and what's this? The trembling in the air. The sun flickers like a shadow. Dreams ripple behind the surface of mirrors. I must be careful not to drift from the waking world. So it just grabbed fascination, okay. So if I study health, I can just go for a walk. If I study passion, I can read a sentimental literature. Can I study this? That just gets me up. What about dread? It might be possible with the right combination of influences to raise more power. Okay. Ah, right. This is how I understood. So yeah. Okay. So Watchman's Secret. If I have 2 lore fragments of the same level and aspect, I can study them together to improve my understanding, or I can use another type of lore to subvert it. Let's go for the Collaborator. I have a name, a description, and a few tantalizing details, but there are thousands and thousands of faces in this city. Okay. A promotion. Mr. Alden, the supervisor of records, has called me into his office to recognize my diligence. I watch the mole on his neck as he talks, and talks, and talks. But at the end of it, I have a promotion. My new position is better paid, and the desk stands by the street window. But I work directly for Mr. Alden now, and Mr. Alden is known to be exacting. So we now have a proper position, and we get 2 funds. Okay, so I can, what was that? I have grown strong, but I must still devote my health to a day's work. Okay. So I can do this. But he wants this every 60 seconds. This takes 60 seconds to do. So I have to just do it. For now. Okay. The dreams of curious behind us. In the display cases of the Impossible Museum, I always see an apple white as snow and hard as marble. A golden needle in a stone box. A coy geometry awaiting my touch. A black envelope bursting with spring. A brass opera box for instruments of record and measure. A storm in a tin, and I always wake before I see the other end. That gave me glimmering. Okay. So I guess I should do that again. Because we might get another, if we can get another one of those, that just gives us more points. Right? Find a potential. I now have an address. I'll dispatch a letter and propose a meeting. Talk is unlocked. Mystique. Uncanniness lingers. Mystique may attract the attention of hunters. They can't use it to build a case against you, but it will encourage them to look harder. Maybe I can say this? Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. Okay, let's get the shop. The directions to Moreland shop are cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondents studied, one must be circumspect. And I await an answer to our letter. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I just think this is kind of just like a nice little chill thing to do. And we'll just kind of slowly... I'm still going to be doing the other ones, don't get me wrong. The other videos, but I just kind of wanted to do this. A bunch just happened. An acquaintance. The reply to your letter is courteous, if cautious. They are intrigued by how you found the name. Intrigued enough to meet you. So we have Leo, an acquaintance. Leo is an earnest sort, with an interest in the occult. He hangs on your hints about the invisible art. You may be able to recruit this acquaintance as a follower. Okay, but we also have so wait. Yeah. So, I am seeing things. Paintings whisper, windows wink. I know these things are not true, but how can I be certain? You can defeat visions with dread or a fleeting reminiscence. Otherwise, you will lose yourself completely at Fascination 3. Okay, so this is a bad thing. So dread is actually helping me. Okay, I assume. And then what's this? Exotic cravings. What hungers drive us? I don't have anything that does that. Okay. That's not terrifying. So Watchman's Secret, I can speak of esoteric matters. Talking publicly about the invisible arts will attract attention. Perhaps that's what I want. Let's not do that. Let's talk with Leo. Together we might be more. Found a mystical organization. Here is someone I might work with. A companion or a follower. But first I must give them something to follow. A society, a solidarity, an order, a cult. Oops, something happened. Find Merlin's shop. An ill-lit street at an ill-favored bend in a lesser river. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Merlin nods as I enter, but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me, before I have time to introduce myself. Explore is unlocked. So we have Merlin's shop. And looks like we have nothing else to do with you. Now that I have found a location, I can explore it. An occult spread. Secret histories are layered beneath the one we know. Like the notes in rare wine, this detail from the knowledge of those histories. Exploring with this scrap of knowledge may uncover secret locations in the capital. So, we can explore with these three, okay? So we can do that. We can buy a book. Or we can just search the city. Let's buy a book. I like books now. It takes time to sort the gold from the dross, or the wheat from the chaff, the blood from the water. If I buy enough books, I'll find something interesting. So we'll do that. I kind of want to save this because I don't know. Well, what did this do? Oh, this got temptation enlightenment. Hunger grows in my brain. Hunger for the knowledge, the invisible arts might. Oh, reason's back. Okay. I have begun my true work. The authorities will take an interest in it. I must be ready for them. You have begun to establish your cult. It will need a little more before you can recruit followers. Certain acts are not quickly forgotten. No identity may allow hunters to build a case against you. And you haven't changed at all. So I can also talk about the occult scrap. Okay. Choose founding principles. Tradition and compulsion. Old, new, or both together. Add lore to determine your cult's founding principles. A watchman's secret. An occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks from a fiercer place. I don't feel like doing talking. Study. Okay. Let's read this, because maybe this will give us erudition in time. Okay. Oh, work. I do not believe that you have properly understood the importance of our work here. This task will acquire your... Okay. I just used my reason. So... That's not good. Oh, okay. The watchman, who is the door in the eye, waits in my dreams. If I learn the lantern lore, and I can dream of this temptation, I can advance my purpose. The need gnaws at me. Okay. Imagine a box of mirrors, where each mirror contains a sweeter light. Now imagine that in the seventh mirror, there is only an ordinary dawn, an ordinary bed, the dull beginnings of an ordinary day. Imagine that and long for the light. Fascination. Okay. Can I give you a no? I did this at a bad time. So we're probably going to get in trouble. Dreaming. Let's try passion. And let's use the occult scrap. I found something noteworthy. Apollo and Marius. The libretto of a lost opera concerning the contents between Apollo and Marius, and its tragic outcome. The libret is identified only by their initials, RKNJL. does not help me in the slightest. Let's keep things kind of around in one way or another. Explore. Let's just explore the city. Okay. A terrible clarity. Our purpose demands we recognize truth that chill the spirit. I must give of myself. Again, you want my reason? I don't have reason. Mirror of Glory, an occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks from a fiercer place. You can use cults with the talk verb to recruit or promote followers and send them out on errands to gather resources. A believer can be promoted to a disciple. A few gifted disciples can even be exalted to even higher, to seers. What's going on here? Ah, wait. I would like to say that I'm disappointed, but my expectations of you were already low. I have no choice but to withhold a portion of your pay. You may go, but be punctual tomorrow, please. Okay. We'll continue with that. So yeah, I think probably I need to upgrade my stuff more. I have found someone unusual. The Eudicles Club. A cabaret with an occult reputation. Well, that sounds interesting. Entry. It is an empty space which makes the book useful. Okay. So you have to either pay to get in. The entrance is lost beneath soft drapes of crispy cinnabar and incarnate. Above the door, the club motto, Ingi rum imis nuct te et consunia amur igni. It has been rendered as Internet circle we fly until the fire enjoys us. Sure. My reason is still locked up in reading whatever is to hand. Okay. Visions are baked. Shadows are sheltered from light. Despair is balanced. Even misery has its uses. Each dread quells one fascination. Okay. An interruption at the Eudicles Club. The performance ends immediately. The light comes up. We are ushered from our seats and urged into the street. It was never clear what has happened, but the club staff seemed prepared, as if this happened before. Lights bloom in nearby windows, and passerbyers gawp at the cloud of guests dispersing into the night. Okay, so you're closed for 30 seconds. Don't really want to explore anymore. Mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I am sane, if that means anything. No fascination drives your visions. It's over for now. Fleeting, a moment in time. In another moment, I'll be gone. That's something I can't explore it. Let memory guide my steps. My thoughts will wander, and I will follow. Old emotions will come to roost. So you're just waiting until I can give you my reason now. Okay. The words contained knowledge. Now I contain it. It is a little like theft, and a little like feasting, and a little like the progress of an infectious disease. Good. That means I can upgrade that. I probably want to keep you around for... I mean, actually, it doesn't seem to matter much. Yeah. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah. I had to wait for the clock. Ah, the club's open. Memory is a maze, and its heart a garden. Didn't get me anything. just one member is only an unusual habit. I must have a recruit. I feel like something happened here. Rumpled fields, the wink of a river, a tingling chill. Okay, yeah. Tonight is the dream of the labyrinth of doors. Did something happen I missed? Yeah. We might get it in time. Now that health is recovered, let's continue exploring. I dreamt of opening doors, red doors and gold doors, and doors of glass, and doors bound like books and railway carriages doors. Oh, bound like books and railway carriage doors and castle gates. Behind one was the something I seek. I woke with the sliming of doors still in my ear. That didn't seem to help me much. Here. I can dream of stronger fatigue. That doesn't sound that useful. I can dream of fascination. Seek composure. The doors of a vision swing widely. A little darkness will mellow my light. Even dread has its uses. Sure. Let's see what that does. Okay. What's this? Twist and interludes. If I have a particular friend now, is the time to renew our connection. Solitude. Some days are better than others. Sometimes the sky is nothing like a filthy sheet. Sometimes the river runs clear. I am content. That's lovely. Oh. Our rise begins. I have founded my cult. This is a step to greater power. Use your cult to recruit and promote followers. Talk with followers about your cult to send them out on cult business. So we have Leo, a believer. We have exhausted our reason, great. Mirror of Glory, we already got this. We got the Watchman's Secret Bank. And temporary headquarters. Our business is private. We could use somewhere more secret. Okay. So, cult stuff should probably be like here, right? Cult stuff. Believers. Okay. I have found someone who I might be able to pay to enact regrettable necessities. I don't have the need for that. Okay, so the headquarters. Cupboard. Place a follower in here to convert them permanently into a prison. No. Let's not. Discuss occult business with a follower. Significant conversations in a smoky meeting room. What do I need from my follower? Add your cult to send them out on cult business. Send them after enemies, or raise another matter. Checked. So I can charm. Not everyone is sympathetic to our aims, but if we have problems with our reputation, I believe I might be able to smooth them over. Okay. Or I can send you to a place. Invite them to an evening at the Euclid's clubs. Leo decks his head. He glances up at me and then at the ground. I would be delighted, he says, or very formally to the ground. Or to the shop? That doesn't seem to do anything. Headquarters? Nothing. Health? Nope. Funds? Nope. Let's go to the club together then. That might do something. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. This shall be the beginning of our cult's rise to power. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.